Happy morning. It's still morning. It's still morning here. Happy morning to you, everyone. Or good morning, as the normies say. How we doing? How y'all doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Let's go to Terra to Byzantium, cause we're doing quests.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Sweet. Thanks, Ada. Okay. Yeah, let's stick with my girlies. Crack my bones. So. We're pretty close to the end, if I recall correctly. We might be able to beat this today. That's my hope. That's my... Plan is too strong a word. But that's my hope. I would like to beat this today. So, we will try for that. But yeah, how y'all doing? Hopefully you're doing well. It's already hot in this room. I just turned the AC off like a minute ago, and it's already hot in this room. Minister's guards.
That episode from a few weeks ago was supposed to be.
Watch out for hour 3.
Hey, guy. It's not the best choice. Hell yeah. I get the feeling you're who I want to talk to.
Hey, stand back. You. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail. That means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times.
Are you supposed to drink on the job?
Of course not. But I'm not on the job right now.
Hell yeah,
You
bud.
took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all.
What's so important about Minister Clark?
He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony.
Good for you, bud.
Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone.
Wow. A key, you say?
That's right. Not just anyone is allowed to have a key to Minister Clark's residence. It's all very high level.
How about I buy you a drink?
That's a great idea. I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here. I reckon he's had a fair number already.
Yeah, that's the point, Parvati.
Because today's my big day.
He's got powerful good ears, too.
And a powerful thirst. You have a Spectrum vodka for a new pal?
I might. I'll have one in a second. Hey,
You
bud.
tried our new cocktail sponsored by Rizzo's? 1 part purple Spectrum vodka, 1 part artificial tomato-like substitute juice.
Gross.
We call it a Blue Bloody Mary.
I could use a drink.
Then you'll want to speak with our automechanical inebriation assistant, located just over there.
Oh. You?
Please allow me to improve your drinking experience with fine cocktails and pre-approved banter.
No. I'll have a drink. Spectrum Green. Let's get this guy the good shit. I don't remember which one's the good shit. I guess let's go with green. Bye. Hey, buddy.
Hey, you look familiar.
I do have Spectrum vodka. I just bought a green. Fine, I'll buy a orange. I'll buy a red. Which one of these fuckers do you want?
Hey, you look...
Here's to you, bud.
Here's to me.
You wanted the red?
Hey,
Basic
you
bitch.
were really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends.
Hell yeah, bud. Let's be
Wow.
friends.
Listen to me. I'm so... I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another?
Please pull up.
I mean, I have another. It's just not your preferred flavor, I guess.
It's not every day you get your dream job, right?
Yeah, buddy, drink that whole bottle of vodka.
Crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy.
I got Manosaur blood.
I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you.
Nah. What can you tell me about Clark?
He's medium height with like medium colored hair and like a kind of a medium face. Just like
All right.
posters.
How
You
descriptive.
definitely recognize him if you saw him. He's very important.
Please pull up.
Fuck it. Buddy. One
I
more.
really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's orders.
Hell yeah, Ellie.
I can't argue with that.
Ellie knows what's up.
Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like Purple Berry Crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Oh. Rip to you, bud. Let me just...
I just need to sit down.
Yeah. Have a little lie down. He died?! I made him drink to death! I feel bad about that one! I thought I'd just like pickpocket him while he was asleep! Or like he dropped the key out of his pocket. I didn't think he'd fucking die!
Besides the smoke and some privacy, our crew's like a machine. All the parts got to work together or we'll shake ourselves to pieces.
I've never been good with metaphors, Parvati.
We need each other to work right. You need a team, and I need someone who'll be truthful with me, even when it hurts.
The only thing I need is people staying the hell out of my business.
If that were true, you wouldn't be here.
You're acting real funny. You drop a wrench on your head or something?
Ellie, don't be mean. Don't be mean to Parvati. Boop boop a doop boo. Hey, buddy.
Property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics.
Okay. I'm here for Clark.
Funny, the minister isn't expecting visitors. You don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS.
Was he expecting a
Mr.
delivery?
Clark's a private man, and you're asking too many questions.
Okay, bye. That's strange. Okay, good. I don't feel like doing that, so can I just... what are you looking at, bud? Do I have a... I do have a...
You get tired of patrolling?
Through the back door. There we go. Oh, my girlies. What have they done to you? Hey, buddy. I don't care about the parcel. I'm already in the house.
How did you get in here?
Walked. Girlies. Don't. Get. Oh my god. And we're good. Clarky baby.
You're not one of my guards.
That's true.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to talk to you.
Oh my law. Captain, that's the minister.
Uh-huh.
Clark. Oh wow.
I don't know. I don't.
So this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another aether wave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more.
Why would I want something like that?
Slowly and loudly, Aloysius. That's the only way these morons understand.
Oh, I'm going to kill you.
I said you may tell Charles to go fuck himself.
I don't know who Charles is. Call me a moron again and I will end you.
Oh, terribly sorry. I thought you were part of Rockwell's PR team. But if you're not, that means you're a dissident? A real live dissident? But what are you doing here? And how did you get in?
Easily. I'm here for dimethyl sulfoxide.
Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up? Back to idiot speak.
Okay, you
I
die.
don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
He's got no idea what we're asking about.
Will that be all, then?
Not drugs or chemicals, and if you haven't been ordering them, who has?
Process of elimination. The only other person with access? Of course. It's Rockwell again. Who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way.
Better start making sense real fast.
Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name. But this proves it.
You've been all alone in this house? Would you like me to make you tea?
Please, this is important.
Okay.
Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it.
Why would he go through this trouble?
How should I know? I've been under house arrest for years. But there is a way to find out, and perhaps to set things right. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
Okay.
This all feels off, Captain. Like when there's a storm coming, but everything's quiet and still.
Oh, I love that.
Believe me, things have been off around here for a very, very long time. A reckoning is most certainly due.
That's why they call me the Reckoning.
Do this? Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will? Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter.
I hate you. Just tell me how to get there.
Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are.
Of course.
But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street.
Okay.
Might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
Once I get into the district, what?
When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are.
What used to be your office?
Oh, I haven't been allowed up there in years. I shudder to think what Rockwell's done with the place. A gilded minibar, perhaps? Personal theater. The man has too much money and too little sense.
How'd you manage to hang on to your card?
The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look.
Okay.
Wait. Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate.
Okay.
But they need to know what's happening here.
What's on the cartridge?
What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
You're awful trusting for a guy who's been locked in his own house for years.
The Earth Directorate is our best hope. Even Rockwell's resources are no match. And it is hardly in their interest to let Halcyon crash.
How long will that take?
Depending on the nature of their response, months at least, perhaps years.
Rip.
Organizing and sending personnel all the way out here is no mean feat.
Well, it's something.
And now I entrust it to you. Good luck, and trust no one in the Acropolis District.
Okay. Oops.
How about that?
Wrong button. Out to Byzantium I go. To the Acropolis District. Ow. Drugs.
Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of her?
Who the fuck are you talking to, lady? Lads?
Huh? Keep your eyes out for good.
Well, that was easy. Woo-doo-doo.
Do you ever get the urge to just hawk one on the floor?
Yeah.
Do we really need all the security? I have to go through 3 checkpoints just to
State your business. Please step away. This entry is for high priority HHC business only.
I'm on that. Is this official enough for you?
I I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form.
That's ridiculous.
It's procedure. Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms?
Oh, what a
You
shame.
don't have to be sarcastic about it. Look,
Yes, I do.
you don't have time to wait on new forms. And I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms.
Wonderful.
Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with their guts.
Oh, I doubt it. Dur, dur, dur. A-do-do-do. Diddly, 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 do. Huh. Chairman's office, huh? Excuse me. Don't mind me. Locked. Why did I ever think otherwise? Can I go through any of these?
Excuse me, just a moment.
No.
Is there something I can do for you?
No.
One person gets all this space. Just to sign papers all day?
Do, do, do. View priority message. Blah, 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 blah. Print the key card. That seems useful. Oh, hello?
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams.
It hasn't.
Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die.
That is unfortunate.
Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Okay. Yeah, fuck that noise. Send the things to Earth. Board reputation decreased. Oh no. Off put. It's locked from both sides?
I beg your pardon. Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors.
You should get back to your desk. I saw someone eyeing your stationery.
What? Oh dear. Thank you for reminding me. I can't stand the thought of someone else's hands touching my custom letterheads.
Yeah, heaven forbid. So what am I doing now? What's... At the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale?
Ellie, we gotta talk.
My second least favorite set of 4 words. Here we go.
You gotta stop treating me with kid gloves. I'm not gonna fall to pieces if you look at me sideways, and I'm not going away. It's fine if you don't like me, but we gotta find a way to work together. For the crew.
Never heard you sound this forceful. It's kind of refreshing.
Yeah, stick up for yourself, Parvati. Do do do. All right. Beep, beep, beep. Going into the place. Going into the place. Place is where I'm gonna go. Oh, hey. Someone's blasting music outside. What a surprise. Wow. Huh. Oh, it's downstairs?
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to everyone without X-36 level clearance.
It's okay. I'm a doctor.
I don't care if you're a brain surgeon. If you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in.
Worth a try. You'd be surprised how often that works.
Yeah, I bet it does.
X-36 clearance only beyond this point.
Okay. Is this good?
I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you, and I don't have any new clearances on the list.
Let me through right now or your official record won't be fit for polishing floors.
What?
Waste my time and I'll bury you so deep in citations you'll die of paper cuts before you crawl out.
Oh no. You must be from Chairman Rockwell's office. I'm so sorry. No one told me you were coming. Please, go on through. And let's forget this misunderstanding now.
Good talk. How do I get there? Is it this? No, this is boring. Ah, you look like an elevator. Pretty. Yeah, we love an elevator. Elevators take us where we want to go. Oh god. Okay, let's throw a little quick save. Boop, 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 boop. Where am I going? This way. Huh. Don't mind me, gamers. Hey, buddy. Exit. Bard? Oh, homophobic. Where's this go? Not where I want to go. Is the answer to that. Ah. Neat. Didn't even know that door was barred. And hey, that refreshed our sneak meter. That's not the button I wanted to press. Hibernation lab.
How'd you do that so fast?
Because I'm very good at picking locks. Crack. Oh no. Found an empty canister. There should be a way to transfer the stuff to it. Sure. Transfer it. Okay. Highly lethal and will result in cancellation. Okay. Experiment details. Repeatedly revive human subjects from extended hibernation without cause of death. Oh, so they're trying to do what Doctorson already did. How many people will this kill? An unfortunate number. But it'll save more. What? Sorry, gamers. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. I did a bad. Do. But I trust the guy that did it already more than I trust the board. Because, like, fuck the board. Fuck the chairman. Okay, I'm just gonna... Hey, I'm just gonna... Hey.
You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
I don't know who that is.
It looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
Yeah. I'm just getting started.
I'm glad to hear that. This may come as a surprise, but I happen to enjoy your work.
Statistically
I've been
unlikely.
ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. When you cut off power to Edgewater, you saved me a great deal of trouble. Now I don't have to bother trying to save that town. All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky.
I did do that. You almost sound like you approve.
Not always. For the longest time, I could never be sure if you were on our side or against us.
Against.
You should be back on the Hope, frozen in a hibernation chamber. Yet here you are, flying about in a stolen ship.
It's not stolen.
With paperwork in your wake. The board doesn't know what to make of you. But I do. I've seen your potential. There's so much we can do for this colony.
You want to talk? Make your offer.
You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate.
I'm listening.
Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
No. No. Bye.
You are making a serious mistake.
Adjutant Akonde's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
Let's go. Can we, like, scan the ship or something for, like, tracker bugs? Because I feel like they're going to be tracking us.
Top secret orbital lab.
Like, right? Yo, Finn, I got your shit. I got you the juice.
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists.
Cool.
All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
I found your chemicals. The board was testing on human subjects.
Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
Yeah. Put them out of their misery. Here's your chemicals.
Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives.
Yeah, it does suck.
Poor people. They must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish?
They were trying to mitigate the damage to human tissue during the revival process.
You say the board's trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage? Well, they're nowhere close to solving that problem. Something about this feels wrong. I don't know why the board would ever conduct such an experiment, unless they're working on some kind of hibernation technology. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly zero progress.
Yeah. Colony's on the verge of collapse. Board's trying to cover it up.
I know. I've suspected as much for years. Of course, I don't expect the board to do a thing about it. They've been driving our colony to the brink of destruction for decades.
Yeah, they suck.
The board's mismanagement put our colony on the road to collapse. If we don't put a stop to them, thousands of colonists are going to die.
Chairman's planning on freezing every worker in Halcyon.
Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse, and the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us?
Yep.
That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause.
Yeah.
Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Has to be something we can do.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head.
Why short of that? We can do that.
What's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board.
Uh-huh.
The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak.
That's bad.
To get to those colonists before the board, I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
There's a way. It's not exactly safe, but we could skip the Hope into the system.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
Hope's probably damaged. We'll have to route power from the Unreliable.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest.
I've got a healthy disregard for personal safety, but this sounds crazy, even to me.
This sounds crazy.
You are correct. By any reasonable definition of sanity, this plan is crazy. Isn't it wonderful? You'll need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope's skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
Neat. Yeah, okay.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the call.
How do they know?
The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise.
Yeah, dude, I get it, bud. You don't gotta give me the speech.
From oblivion, then we have to take it.
Okay.
So, Harlow was rottener than a week-old Forrest. Big surprise.
Who's Harlow? I don't know who that is. Ba-doop boop boo. All right. Hello.
Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis of his mental stability is not flattering.
Same girl. Hope. The Hope.
We have arrived at the Hope.
Neat.
I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator.
Crack.
You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
Okay. Oh, hell yeah! I'm a car now! Hell yeah, I get to be a car. In real life. I'm a Jeep. Vroom vroom. Okay. What's my rap with the board? Are they tech on site yet? No, still not. Interesting. Auxiliary power, hope comms. Boop, 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 boop. Use. Patch. Reactor is now in auxiliary power mode. Cool. Status. Power status. Hibernation storage status.
That ought to do her, Captain.
Cool.
I hear someone snuck into the club. Amateurs. That never happened around here.
Who the like this one of my partners and I just has to get up somewhere and we'll tell each other we're going to take for a ride and put a stream through the radio of our cars, throw the phone in the other seat and act like it's the passenger. Oh, that's fun. That's cute. I like that. Quincy Duncan, hey? Boop, boop, boop. Oh, hey, this is just like the Groundbreaker. Combat drone. Don't like that. Sprats. We do like that. We do like some sprats. Sprats are fun. Sprats are friends. What's this do? Oh, I don't have high enough hack. What is my hack? Okay. Not even close. Honestly, it kind of reminds me of sometimes when I'm like calling my girlfriend, I almost exclusively use speakerphone, and when I'm like wearing a dress or something, often I don't have pockets because too many dresses don't have pockets, and so I'll just like take my phone and just like put it in my shirt or, you know, my bra. I'll just be like, hey, by the way, you're speaking through my tits. 'Cause it works. They're big enough to hold a phone now. Root communications through the unreliable.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now.
Rude.
Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found.
Oh well. Oh well, Ada. Oh, hack it. Hack it. Mega Sprat.
That's the last of them.
Should we assign Sam for a cleanup?
That does it. I'm never ever getting in one of those pods.
Yeah, Ellie, that's probably the smart choice. Yeah, exactly. You can't go wrong with the bra pocket. the brocket, as it were. If titties weren't made to hold a phone, what are they even for? Boop, boop, boop. Don't mind me, bud.
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious.
Parvati, you coming, girl?
Hope's so much like Groundbreaker. I knew they were sisters, but it's eerie. Like walking in another universe where we all die.
True enough. They do have therapeutic uses. Comms? Add Jada through.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
Oh yeah. Skip it.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
Skip it.
Jump starting the skip drive.
I could never use a skip it as a kid. I tried so many times. And I just couldn't get it to work. Do it.
In case I don't get another chance to say it, it's been interesting, Captain.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA. Does your captain seriously intend to do a micro-jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
Woo! Space boat, space boat. No. Skip it. Please.
Oh, good. We are still alive and have
Yay.
successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Okay.
I hardly felt a thing.
Okay, one sec. I need to do a thing really quick. I'll be right back. You won't even notice I'm gone. You'll probably notice I'm gone. Because I'm not going to be talking for a minute. And I'm back. Like, you didn't even notice, right? You do, fucking lickety speed. I did it lickety fast. Beep, beep.
Certain levels of dullness are difficult for me to discern.
Beep, beep, beep. Where did all this rubble come from? Hey, buddy.
Hold it right there! I don't recognize you. Are you new here?
Yeah. Probably shouldn't talk to me. Corporate doesn't like us socializing on duty.
I'm just trying to make sure you belong here.
I'm just looking out for you, bud.
Yeah, you're definitely new here.
Better get back to work.
Don't test me, Rusty.
Oh no, a dead guy. Can I open this door? No? Bing. Oh shit, how do I get out of here? This way? Yeah. Whoop! And crack. Break, break, break all of my legs.
No, I don't recognize you. Are you new here?
Yeah. The thing. Same thing as last time. Do. Back to my boat of space. Back to my space boat.
Captain, I am receiving a Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
Okay.
The board is here. They found me somehow. They're about to blast my door open. I can't stop them from getting me, and there isn't enough time to explain everything. But there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. Do you hear me? They're fucking corporate swine.
Okay.
Fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me. I'll never.
Uh-oh.
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible. How can I be of assistance? I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
Okay. Beep 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 beep.
We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab. We'll be here, Captain. Or will we? Just a little joke for you.
Yay, loud bass outside. We love it. Bum 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 goes the bass. Boop boop boop. Wait, is there another guy? Oh, yes. Bonk. Examine. Blah, blah, blah. As per thing, blah, blah, blah. The individual has been detained at this location, must appear in an official court. Whatever. Talk. Hey, funky pig. Well, funky pig. Yeah. Enter passcode. If you're seeing this, I've been perniciously kidnapped and very possibly incarcerated by the perfidious blah blah blah. If I've not already been executed for charges leveled against me, I hope the person reading this will find a way to finish my work or rescue me, preferably the latter. This screen constitutes my last will and testament. I commend my body and my belongings to the icy depths of the aether. If this is casual, prepare an emergency care package located in a hidden panel. Lock the panel from my terminal and claim its contents immediately. Open panel. Hardware nav key. Fin's Force. Okay, so I'm doing a jailbreak, huh? Well, I think it's time to officially declare war. Actually, let me check that. Check that. Ooh. Interesting. Tragically low level. DPS for my gun, 1,417. DPS for this thing, 630. Wow. So I'm officially declaring war on the board. And, gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him dead with my guns.
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Alright. What's up, team?
Well, folks, I ain't exactly keen on busting into a prison, but riddling board stooges with bullets does sound like a ride and a half.
I'm not one for pointless heroism, but the board's gonna be after us next. We gonna finish what we started?
Hell yeah.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
Oh no. We can't abandon Phineas. We have to free him if we've any hope of saving the colony.
I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Yes, it will.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
Exactly.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
Crew, what do you all think about this?
It's the craziest plan I've ever heard. And And I mean that as a compliment.
Hell yeah.
You didn't hire me to think. And I ain't about to start now.
Amen,
Boss,
Felix.
I'll walk into fire with you.
I think it's insane. But maybe the colony needs a healthy dose of insanity right about now.
I
Yeah.
know it's dangerous. And I won't lie and say I'm not scared out of my wits. But I couldn't live with myself if we didn't do something.
You're asking for more than bravery from us, Captain. But there are worse ways to go than dying for a good cause. I'm in.
Let Sam get the grandma. It's what our units do best.
The entire plan is a terrible idea, but I admire your bravado, Captain, which leads me to illogically believe, against the odds, that you will be successful.
Alright, strap on, everyone.
Make it? At least it'll be a great story.
Got my trusty tossball stick. Got my ass-kicking boots. I'm ready, boss.
Outstanding.
You can count on us, Captain. We're crew. For real crew. That means we got each other's backs. Right.
Never thought I'd volunteer to break into a prison. Seems like your tendency towards risky behavior is rubbing off on me, Captain.
Command not recognized.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
Let's fucking do it. Oh, I have to go to the... blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Allow that. Allow the use of the phrase strap on. Saves made after this point can only finish the main story on Tartarus. Side quests and DLC will be unavailable for any saves made beyond this point. Point of no return, baby! Would you like to save? Sure. Whee!
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution.
Okay.
Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Anything useful to know?
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684. Resident escapes are as follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return.
Promise not to leave without me?
I can make the assurance that I will not leave with another captain, unless you do not return within 876,541,652 hours. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
What the hell's with you people on landing violations?
I'm sorry, you people? Did you just cast a generalization on upstanding UDL employees? That's a fine of 200 bits. You're up to 5,708, not including the cost of your execution and the disposal of your remains, which will be assessed posthumously.
If you're just gonna kill me, why bother with the ticket?
Protocol is important, ma'am. The sentencing of one crime does not preclude the sentencing of another, technically speaking. Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Looks like you're gonna have company at the execution. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated.
What?
How can I be of assistance? May luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist. But it seems to comfort humans to believe they possess good quantities of it.
Beep beep beep. Let me just repair all my shit first. And let's go. We want Nyoka because we want powerful killing ability, and we want Parvati because we love Parvati. A-do-do-do.
The board will never own Groundbreaker.
Oh, fuck yeah!
Push on, Mardad.
Hell yeah! Power of friendship! Oh, we love it. Wait. Wait, shit. Why are they attacking me? Hold up. Did I accidentally shoot one? Okay. Help the chairman and Mr. Clark. Well, Mr. Clark ain't gonna be doing much on account of him being dead.
Captain did right by us once. Now it's our turn. The board will never own Groundbreaker. Not while I breathe. Push on, Mardad.
Hell yeah, team. Go, girls.
What's that noise?
Something's not right. Oh wow, you're using N-rays. Bold. I'm using bullets. They're actually more effective. Fucking Parvati, please stop weaving. Or reputation decreased. Oh no.
Does a prison have for bars when it's got a storm like that guarding the gates?
Gotta admit, I'm not too keen on walking into a prison. They lock me up, I'm liable to kill everyone trying to get back out.
Good. That's why I brought you, Nyoka. Because we are here for blood.
Let's look around. There's gotta be a few ways through here.
Oops. Please, out of my way, girls. Board reputation decreased. Oh no. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Oh hey, it's stuff. Into the pit. We love the pit. Only good things happen in a place called the pit. Can I go this way? Yeah. What's this do? Storage manifest? Boring. Architectural records? Boring. Oops. Not what I meant to do. But you know what? I was gonna say it works. That didn't even kill him, motherfucker. Woo!
All right, MSI. I'm not going for out the creatures, but the captain needs our help. So, get in there and...
Oh shit! That's... God damn it. They look just like the guys I'm fighting. And now I've shot one. So... Arrived at the therapist's office. Now I'm going... Now I'm going through ears? I'm no longer a car? Oh well. It was fun being a car while it lasted. Good work, team. Okay. Whee! Corporate guard. Bonk. Bonk. Hey, come on. Bonk. No. Oh, damn it.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So, get in there and fight!
Oh, I love that guy. Get in there and fight! Hell yeah. Power of friendship. I love when games do this kind of shit. Like, I know I've said it before for other games and other streams and whatnot, but like, I'm such a sucker for like power of friendship and the allies you've made along the way. coming to help you and stuff. Like, I love it. It gets to me every time, no matter how hokey and cheesy. Several games over the years have made me cry for doing that kind of shit. I think most recently, Underhero really fucked me up with that. Unsealed door. Wait, why am I putting my gun away?
Well, look who it is.
Me.
I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. I had heard you'd taken a mechanic under your wing. What's the matter, girl? Couldn't find actual employment?
The captain's treated me right. Better than any of you bored folk ever have. I'm exactly where I want to be.
Ah, I knew I smelled Monarch when you lot walked in. The stench of sulfur, depression, and desperate bravado is unmistakable.
Why am I talking to this guy?
Keep talking, and you'll be smelling iron. Ain't nobody so important I won't put a bullet in.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens.
I wear a mask. Get out of my way.
I'm not in your way, you dullard. You
No,
to me.
you talked to me.
In a blaze of glory, be my guest. Besides, I don't know what you think you're doing here, but Sophia's doing good work up there with Phineas. Your efforts will be in vain.
I'll see for myself when I get him. Didn't even have anything good. Cameras. Whatever. Oh, that's just my MSI buds. Why do I keep putting the gun away? I'm not putting the gun away. I need the gun out. The gun is how I do the killing, and the killing is what I'm here for. Like this. Shit, is that more friends? Did I just shoot more friends? Oh no, you're all corporate. Daka Daka, baby!
I am a soul.
Shit! Sorry, sorry, sorry. Damn it! They look identical. They look absolutely identical. Hydrate? I can do that. Okay, we do the stretch. Oh, we do the stretch. We love the stretch. And we do the hydrate. Remember to hydrate, gamers. Fuck them up, girlies. Okay, MSI trooper. I'm not gonna shoot you. I'm not gonna shoot you. Oh, I'm going here.
This is nice. Calm before the storm and all that.
Is it the calm before the storm?
I'm just real glad to know you.
What's my rep with the board right now? 100% hate, yeah. That tracks. Who am I talking to here?
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life. You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
You sure love talking. Do they pay you by the word?
Typical. Running your mouth in the middle of a crisis. It's almost as if you delight in chaos. I should have dealt with you a long time ago. You were always too dangerous to leave unchecked.
Like 5 minutes ago you were saying you like my work. Can we hurry it along? I've got a colony to save.
Leaving you alive was my greatest mistake. But it is a mistake I intend to correct.
Okay.
I
How?
have Dr. Wells in my custody. Once I've secured his cooperation, I can move forward with the program. I can repair the damage you've done.
Can you?
I can set things right.
I don't think you can. Don't test me, Sophia. It's bad for your health.
I'm aware of your propensity for violence. Halcyon is a bloodier place because of you. I take no pleasure in this, you know. I simply have no other option. Leaving you alive is too great a risk.
So you keep saying.
Captain.
See, I would love to say this, but I don't. She's not, like, that's ableist. I'm not an ableist. I'm rescuing Phineas, I'm going through you if I have to.
I had a feeling you'd say that. This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. I've had it programmed to eliminate you on sight and rinse your remains down a drain.
Okay.
And don't worry. I will inform Dr. Wells that you died heroically or something.
Boss fight? Is that it?
I wish I could do that.
Aw, hacking too low. Rip-you-roo. Missed, idiot. You know what? Wow, did that do anything?
This is on me, folks.
I did it. Beep, beep, beep. Wow, you died so easily. You died in like one shot. That was a big angry walking tank. Open?
You don't know how glad I am to see you.
I have an estimate.
The right thing. Akande was a monster. Her death was much deserved and long overdue.
Yeah, no shit.
And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind.
And I can't begin to thank you enough.
Yeah, I love the text delay. Board never stood a chance against me.
Ah, all in a day's work for you, huh? You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
Great. And I was just about to pop open some drinks to celebrate.
I would like nothing more than to celebrate this victory, but we have a serious problem on our hands. Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing.
Oh.
2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
That seems bad.
So we've got to make do on our own. Seems to me that'll make us stronger in the end anyhow.
You're quite right. We've got no choice but to make do on our own.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option.
Uh-oh.
We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
Got a lot of work ahead of us. We'd best get started.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds. And then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
You can count on me. I'll help you.
When I revived you, I thought you were going to help me save this colony. I was wrong. I had our roles reversed, you see.
Aww, Finny.
I'm just the one who set you on your path. You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free. Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, kinda. Woo! Lifetime employment program ruined. Chaos on Tartarus leaves board in disarray. The OSI teaches that... Oh.
That everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale,
She landed.
the course of history. The events on
Come on,
brought
game.
the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colony. Engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon.
Woo!
The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on.
Neat.
In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone.
Hell yeah.
And for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Sanjar's civil liberties and worker-centric policies were slow to catch on with the other corporations. But as Halcyon began its long, arduous journey toward recovery, many of Terra 2's smaller townships started adopting MSI's alternative corporate structure, and eventually became entirely self-sufficient. In the coming years, many of these townships managed to eke by, where otherwise they might have starved.
Cool.
Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took sublight salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if
Oh
the
no.
sublight family together. The collapse of Edgewater left its workers bereft of any purpose in life. Most of them made their way to Adelaide McDevitt's camp, hoping to ingratiate themselves into her favor. Adelaide accepted only a few to her community. The rest were turned away. and
Rippy
likely
Roo.
died of starvation.
Oof.
Nevertheless, Adelaide's camp grew into a well-established town. Adelaide McDevitt refused to cooperate with the ongoing effort to save Halcyon from collapse. A sympathetic deserter stole a copy of her research and delivered it to the Hope's scientists. It is unclear how useful Adelaide's research was. An optimistic estimate suggests her work may have bought Halcyon another few years of survival. Adelaide would never know. She died that winter.
Rippy Roo.
Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising.
Hell
The
yeah.
rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs.
Tragic.
It was a dark time indeed.
By which I mean, fuck
Even the
those
Gorgon
guys.
asteroid, though a distant enigma to most of Halcyon, felt the aftershocks of your actions.
Yeah, 'cause I blew it up.
The destroyed Adrenatime synthesizer became a symbol of the board's cruelty and a rallying point for Wells and his scientists as they sought to build a more humane, ethical Halcyon. They cleared the dead from Gorgon's laboratories and repurposed them to aid in the crucial work of solving the colony's nutrition crisis.
Woo!
Gorgon, which had once sown death and destruction across Halcyon, became a source of hope and renewal. The Gorgon
That's good.
final explosive end was bittersweet for Olivia Asro. She wanted the colony's fringes alone, searching for others like her who despised the board and meant to destroy them. In time, she found Phineas Wells and his cadre of scientists, and she joined them in their efforts to save Halcyon. For a while, she even knew an uneasy peace.
Neat.
But for all that, Olivia found purpose in Wells' project. She was always haunted by the memory of her daughter, Minnie, who hadn't lived to see the better world they were building. She never did forgive herself for the horror her work had wrought on Halcyon. But she remembered fondly the daring captain who'd put an end to it at last. In spite of everything, the Gorgon asteroid remained a sobering reminder of the potential for progress and disaster in humanity's most ambitious efforts. The Rizzo's company in Halcyon dissolved after the collapse of the board. Needless to say, the launch of Spectrum Brown was indefinitely delayed.
Good.
A stockpile of Spectrum Brown remained buried deep beneath the ruins of the old distillery, abandoned to time and attrition. With the dissolution of the board, Ruth Bellamy found herself without the two constants in her life, Byzantine culture and her sister Belinda. In the face of this new reality, she struggled to find a direction for her life. The colony had moved on from Halcyon Helen and would require new heroes in the years to come. And so Ruth Bellamy decided it was time to exit stage left. She quietly disappeared from public view. The dissolution of the board did not mean the dissolution of the ambitions of Cedric Kincannon, the charismatic leader of Sublight Underground. Cedric offered Slug's transportation services to the newly thawed colonists and set to work ferrying resources and food wherever they were most needed. For better or worse, Slug headgear became fashionable in the following years.
Hell yeah.
As the board began to disintegrate, Spencer Woolrich found himself at a crossroads. Cling to what little stardom remained to him, or help usher Halcyon into its new future. To the surprise of many, perhaps himself most of all, Spencer chose the latter option.
Good for him.
Having learned a variety of different skills in the many different roles played throughout his lengthy career, Spencer founded a radio serial dedicated to staying alive despite the odds.
Oh, that's
His
cool.
subjects included how to survive violent encounters with only grazing wounds, dispense pithy one-liners for tense scenarios, and, of course, how to look good doing both.
Very
After
important.
a brief attempt at dating Helen as one person rather than two, which both Bertie and Helen found too strange, Bertie struck out on his own to try his hand at raising woolly cows. Many of his former Rangers teammates soon followed, accompanied by the woolly cow the team had originally plied with alcohol.
Fuck
The
yeah.
dairy farm thrived under Bertie's leadership and care.
Hell yeah.
The Dairy Rangers privately believed that the woolly cows softened Bertie's temper considerably, although the only one brave enough to say this to his face was promptly headbutted. Due to the board's dissolution, many of the Prophet's old customers no longer found quite the same value in productivity seminars that they once had. With her business drying up, the Prophet chose to take her followers down a new path. Months later, salvagers on Eridanos found clues leading them to a seemingly abandoned bunker out in the wilderness. Inside, they discovered horribly mangled corpses, sacrificed to a blood-scrawled portrait of a sprat-headed deity.
So she just went full cult leader. That's fun.
Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. Life in
Hell yeah.
Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came.
I mean, it kind of did.
No awakening for the colony. No celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony.
I guess, yeah.
Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands.
Hell yeah, bud.
As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with.
Yeah.
And he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could.
Cool.
He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless.
Good for him.
Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace.
Neat.
Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker. And Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name. And in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem.
Hell yeah,
She
girl.
and Ray were never far apart. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, an MSI subsidiary of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail, or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past, and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony.
Hell yeah, bud.
Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the Ministry. Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals.
Yeah, it's fair.
In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived.
Fuck yeah.
Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony.
Sweet.
Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor.
Aww.
He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future.
Nice.
And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what
That doesn't seem accurate.
and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Hell yeah. Alright, we got the game? We got the... Fuck. Can we just do... That works. Hell yeah, we did it! Bravissimo. A huge shout out to my patrons, who I love very much. Their names have appeared on the screen. Like magic. How did this happen? Who knows? Why is monitor 1... There we go. If you want to see your name appear like these cool cats, check out patreon.com/Mixter Casual. There's a link below the stream. I'm gonna take this off. It's distracting me. It's distracting me from vamping. Patrons get access to special voting on upcoming games, which is cool. They also get extra privileges in the Project Yayhem Discord. which is available to everyone via that link right there. It's full of cool people who talk about cool stuff and do cool stuff. Everyone also, by the way, does get to vote in the Project Yayhem Discord on upcoming games, both for stream and for Project Yayhem, the YouTube channel. But if you're a patron, your vote has a little extra weight to it. I really do appreciate when people actually vote on this shit, because most of the time, most votes have like 1 or 2 votes. Like most polls have 1 or 2 votes. And so like every vote counts, especially patron votes. So check that shit out. Join the Discord. It's cool. It's fun. If you can't support me financially, that's fair. That's fine. I can't support like fucking anyone financially because money's tight and everything sucks. But if you want to support me non-financially, like, comment, share. If you're watching this live on Twitch, check out my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Project Yayhem. If you are watching this on fucking YouTube, check out my Twitch channel where this was streamed live. Twitch.tv/Mixter Casual. It's cool times. It's cool stuff. Share my stuff. That's huge. That's like the only way I ever get seen by anything, because the algorithm is not kind to small channels. And so the only way that people ever find me is through word of mouth. So if you are one more mouth saying words, that's hugely awesome and greatly appreciated. So do that stuff. And also just like watch my stuff. I do see when people watch my stuff. Like, I appreciate it, especially if y'all, like, comment, and subscribe. Like, if you fucking chat in the chat here, like that means the world to me. Like, it really, really does. That's hugely meaningful to know that, like, I'm not just talking into the void. Because sometimes it really feels like that. So it's really cool when people actually like my videos on YouTube or comment on those videos, or again, talk in the chat here. Like, it's super awesome and greatly appreciated, and I love it a lot. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to play next. You've joined the Discord? Hell yeah! Welcome! Oh yeah, I've got a Discord. I've got a Discord up the wazoo. Text chimes. Wait, did you join? I don't see you. Shit, is that link old? Is that link not work anymore? That'd be embarrassing. Oh, Project Yayhem. Yeah, that's the right one. Okay. I don't see the you joined message. Okay, there we go. But yeah, stuff, right? I'm not sure what I'm gonna play next for Thursday streams. Thursday streams are the one time that I do stuff that isn't voted for, so this is entirely on me. I got a few things I'm thinking about, though. Games that I just really like and want to play again and show y'all, or games that I've been meaning to play and, you know, haven't yet, and think would be fun. So I'm not sure what that's gonna be yet, but it's gonna be something cool. This is a good game, by the way. I'm very glad that I played it. It took me longer than I thought it was gonna. But, and like towards the end, I'll admit, I got a little bit about it, but it is a really good game. I do really love the writing in it. I do really love the characters and the quests. I like the gameplay. It could use with some area of effect abilities, grenades, that kind of thing. I think that it would benefit from that, but that's such a minor nitpick. Like, that don't make or break it. It's still a very good game that I would highly recommend. I know some people say that this game is kind of mid. They're wrong. It's a really good game. And if you have it, you should definitely play it. I know it was actually free on Epic for a little bit. Around New Year's. Yeah. But yeah, it's a good game. Y'all should play it if you haven't already. Because it's fucking fun. It's got good writing, good stuff. Also, it's just really pretty. Like, so many games are just like, yeah, what if it's all brown or gray or green or whatever? And it's like, this game was like, hey, what if we used the whole color wheel? What if there were plants that were green, dirt that's brown, mushrooms that are blue, the sky's lovely? Like, more games need to do that. Because it's just nice. But yeah, I don't know. I'm turning my gears are turning on what I'm gonna play next, because there are so many games I want to play, like, on stream. There's so many good games that I want to show y'all. So, yay, loud people outside. But, I have to pick one game, because I can only play one game at a time, because that's just how things work. But it will be fun. And yeah, stuff, right? Boy howdy, these credits sure are taking a while. Huge shout out again to my patrons, who I do love and appreciate immensely. Y'all are great. And I appreciate you a lot. We gotta be getting close to done, right? Can I speed this up at all? No. I could skip it, but I don't want to skip it, because that's rude. because I do want to give credit where it's due to the people who made a very fucking good game. But also, it's very hot in this room, and I'm running out of things to say. Though, and also, thanks! I hope you have a great rest of your day as well. The rest of my day is actually going to involve recording for my YouTube channel, because one of my queues ran out yesterday, and I need to fix that. I need to record and edit and upload within the next week, because I don't want to miss an episode, because I've been going for like almost 8 years now. Fuck. And I still haven't missed a video, which I think is pretty fucking neat. So I gotta get some recording done, which is why I'm actually a little bit glad that there wasn't that much left in this game, because that meant that I have more time to do that recording, and also more time to rest my voice, because all this talking while I'm recording and streaming and recording, it sure does burn through the old vocal cords after a while. I really, really want to avoid burning out my vocal cords again, because I have done that, and it is not fun. Motion capture team. Wow. Oh. Alright, Unreal Engine. That means we're getting to the end, right? When it starts getting all these symbols stuff, that means we're at the end of the credits. Yeah, okay. So, thank you again to everyone. Thank you again to my lovely patrons. Yeah, thanks for watching. I love you very much, and I'll see you next time. Remember, Black Lives Matter, defund the police. Bye-bye!